Hello everyone, in today's pick a card reading, we're going to find out why are your spirit guides proud of you based on your current energy, and this can apply to any time that you're watching this video. So today we're going to get some positivity, some compliments, anything that wants to come through today. And we have 3 groups to choose from, so I'll give you a closer look at your crystals. This is what we have for group 1. Group 2, and group 3. Alright, so go ahead and see what you're drawn to. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, and let's get started. Hello group 1. Before we get started, I wanted to mention that I recently invested in a microphone, so I apologize if the sound is a little awkward because I'm still adjusting to it. But with that being said, group 1, today we're going to find out why are your spirit guides proud of you, and this is based on your current energy. This is based on what you're doing right now, and this can also apply to any time that you're watching this video. So let's get started and see what we're working with. Right away, group 1, I'm definitely sensing it really makes sense that you chose group 1 because there's definitely this sense of oneness coming through, and I feel that today your guides are also wanting to acknowledge your independence and how you've done so much on your own. Like you really picked yourself up and you really I'm trying to find the words here. Basically, group 1, I feel like this could definitely be your pile if you've been focusing on self-improvement in some way, especially when it comes to looking within or trusting your own intuition rather than looking outside of yourself or outside sources. And I feel like your guides so far are acknowledging all your hard work and how you deserve more credit when it comes to all your hard work, but especially in the sense that I get the sense that maybe you didn't have a lot of help or you really had to rely on yourself in some way as of recently. And this could also have been a common theme throughout your life as well. But yeah, let's get into the cards and see what else we're working with. So we have the Tower in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the Moon. So group 1, I'm getting that you may feel like sometimes life hits you with obstacles left and right, and there's a sense of you trying your best to just be consistent, to just get through the day the best that you can. And there's also the sense of group 1, you saved yourself from a lot of extra trouble is what I'm getting, because I feel like you've had to make some tough decisions that may have tested you. This kind of feels like a temptation of sorts, like maybe you had to walk away from someone, or maybe you had to let go of a bad habit, something of that nature. Oh, and by the way, group 1, I have not seen these cards yet, and we're seeing them together. So let's take a look at our oracles. We have past life issue. You are profoundly clairvoyant. and manifestation power. And for our channeled messages, we have social media content creator and use your voice communication. So yeah, there's a couple specific examples coming through here. So these obstacles that you faced, group one, could have had something to do with social media in some way. But for those of you who are content creators, I feel like, of course, this could definitely be your pile. Let me take a moment here. I'm hearing that you outsmarted someone, group one, however that applies, and you may not even realize that you outsmarted someone, sorry, because I feel like there's someone that maybe tried to sweet talk you or tried to get you to let your guard down, but I feel like you were able to catch on to this subconsciously. And I feel like your guides are especially proud that you are able to use your discernment when it comes to those around you, to other people that you interact with. And like I said in the beginning, there's definitely this sense of you're independent, group one. You can think for yourself, and your guides really appreciate this about you. And I'm also hearing that it gives them like less work to do. Just kind of a funny way to word it. But you know, our guides, they're always there to help us. It's not an inconvenience for them. So I just kind of want to get that out of the way. But group one, I feel like there's a sense of you are able to listen to your intuition as well as certain signs from your guides, and you are able to grasp it pretty quickly. And I feel like this goes into the fact that your guides are also very proud of the person that you are. And they definitely see you as this force to be reckoned with. I feel like your guides are also proud of the fact that you use your voice in a very gentle way, in a very direct way as well. I'm also hearing you dodged a bullet, group one. Yeah, group one, if there's also been this frustration with people making you doubt your intuition in some way, or as though they're trying to make you think that you're reading into things or that you're too sensitive, I feel like your guides are especially proud of you because you stick to your guns, you stick to your word, you don't back down from opposition. Kind of curious about the social media card. Is there anything else about the social media card, please? Spirit? Yeah, I feel like this card, group one, this is a pretty general, a general message. So take what resonates, of course. But I feel like overall, this is about you're able to use your discernment when it comes to what you consume, especially on social media. And for those of you who are active on social media or are content creators, then this can especially apply to you. Yeah, group one, with this Fool in reverse, I'm also hearing that you can't be fooled. You're very, you guys are very proud of the fact that, yeah, you just have a lot of strength. You have a lot of determination and willpower. You're not going to crumble under pressure, even if it's not always easy. And I'm really surprised that the Queen of Swords isn't in here, but I feel that group one, I feel that you are someone who has this Queen of Swords energy, someone who's very direct, someone who's very, you take no nonsense, is what I'm getting. And your guys are very, very proud of this. And I feel that this, there's something about your current energy and how it's becoming stronger than ever. Like your boundaries, your intuition. It seems like all this self-improvement that you've been focused on is really paying off, and it's really showing in the way that in certain skills that are strengthening, especially certain spiritual gifts that you have. And yeah, with this, you are profoundly clairvoyant card, group one. I feel like, yeah, there's definitely something here about seeing the truth or seeing the bigger picture, seeing beyond certain illusions that have been maybe thrown at you or trying to steer you off track. And I definitely feel like this could be outside influences for sure, like certain people that you've had to set boundaries with, or again, using your own discernment when it comes to the content and the information that you consume in your day-to-day life. And this manifestation power, group one, this also tells me that this is bringing you closer to a certain wish or goal. And I feel like there's this confirmation from your guides that all your hard work is paying off and all this trouble won't be for nothing. There's like this huge sense of relief that is coming through for you, group one. And with this past life issue, I feel like your guides are also acknowledging that you're healing certain past life issues just by being firm in yourself and with those around you. Like there's a sense of you're not going to go back to old habits, you're not going to repeat certain cycles. That your guides are acknowledging today and are very proud of. Alright, is there anything else for group one, please? Okay, I'm hearing shadow. So you, group one, you may have done some shadow work recently, or really face your shadow when it comes to any subconscious beliefs or feeling tested by those around you. That I feel that your guides are acknowledging today. and coming through, and essentially they're giving you this high five is what I'm getting, which is really nice. Anything else? I'm also hearing you can never lose, group 1. Like, if you fall, you'll get back up again. If you fall, you'll get back up again. And your spirit guides are really inspired by this. Well, they're very amazed by this. They're very... It's like... The best way I can describe this is like... You know how, like, at a football game, people stand up and they cheer when someone scores a touchdown? It's kind of the imagery that I'm getting here when it comes to how your guides react to the little things that you do, the little things that, the little choices that you make that may seem like they're not that big of a deal to you, group 1, but really, I feel that your guides see it as a huge win. Alright, I think that's what I have for you today, group 1. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group 2. In today's reading, we're going to find out why are your spirit guides proud of you based on your current energy. So this can be what it is that you're doing, or how you're approaching certain things, anything that wants to come up today. And also this can apply to any time that you're watching this video. So let's get started. Let's find out what are your spirit guides proud of you. So we have 3 of Swords, the Emperor in reverse, the Hanged Unicorn in reverse. Right away, group 2, I'm hearing that you keep it moving. And this is so interesting to me because I don't know if any of you guys were drawn to group 1 or if you watched the intro, but in both of those clips, I used a microphone, and this is a microphone that I recently bought, and unfortunately for you, group 2, long story short, it broke. So for you guys, you get my regular voice, unfortunately, but my point is, with this group 2, this kind of reminds me of my situation, because there's a sense of you guys, you make the most out of what you have. You don't cry over spilt milk, you keep it moving. And I feel that there's a sense of, you guys are very proud of the fact that you don't let anybody or anything get you down for too long. And I feel like this could especially apply to your current energy. And with this 3 of Swords, there's a sense of, yeah, certain things may feel kind of heavy right now, but I'm getting that your guides are very proud of the fact that you seem to be taking it like a champ. Like, you're very, like, I feel like most people in your position, group 2, would not be able to handle certain things as well as you've been handling it. Oh, and by the way, group 2, I just want to mention that I have not seen these cards yet, and we're looking at them together. So let's take a look at our oracles now. So we have Firm Foundation and Truth. And for our channel messages, we have Career, Finances, and Shadow Work. So group 2, I feel like you could be really getting down to business, and I mean that in both when it comes to your career and also just your life in general, because there's a sense of really laying down the law is what I'm getting when it comes to your current energy right now. And let's see. I feel like you could have had a light bulb moment recently, group 2, where you may have kind of seen certain injustices or really reflected back on certain situations, but with a different perspective. I feel like you could have noticed how, in some ways, like I feel like in the past, group 2, you may not have given yourself enough credit. You may have been very hard on yourself and really overall placed a lot of blame on yourself. But I feel like there's something recently where, again, you had this light bulb moment, and it feels like it could have felt very bittersweet, but at the same time, you know the truth now, and you know that you deserve better in so many ways. And I feel like your guides are really proud of how like even if there's like I'm getting with this Three of Swords here, there's like this rain and there's this storm. I feel like your guides are mentioning that you're making your way through the storm, even if it's not pleasant. Even if you don't have an umbrella, you're still walking your path. I hope that makes sense. That was kind of deep, but I feel like your guides are very proud of the fact that even when it comes to certain things that are out of your control, you don't spend any extra time trying to make it fit into your world or try to hold on to it. And with this career and finances group 2, I feel like this light bulb moment could also relate to in your workplace in some way, where maybe you realized, for example, you may have not been in the most healthy work environment. Like maybe recently you looked around and thought that you've outgrown this place, or even certain coworkers aren't who they say they are. And with this shadow work group 2, yeah, if you were also drawn to group 1, there may also be a message in there for you, but because this message about shadow work also came up. And there's a sense of group 2, you are feeling all the emotions right now. You're really being present with it. You're not trying to suppress any sadness or darker feelings, even if it's very uncomfortable, is what I'm getting. And I feel that your guides are proud of the fact that you take a moment to really sit with yourself. You don't try to escape certain emotions. And that's not to say that you can't get your mind off of it or have healthy distractions, but I feel like your guides are just saying that you have a lot of bravery, group 2, and not a lot of people are willing to do what you're doing, is what I'm getting, as far as certain, like, I feel like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders or something. Just, there's just this energy of heaviness and the depth of your emotions right now, group 2. And I feel like your guides are very proud of the fact that you have a strong sense of justice. And I feel that right now, group 2, you could be just recognizing certain like, I keep hearing that's not right, that's not okay. Why is this allowed to happen? And this could even be something at times, group 2, where you feel like nobody sees it but you, nobody understands it but you. And with the career aspect of this, group 2, I feel like there's this message as well that your guides are kind of hinting at something, like hinting at the fact that maybe you're meant to do things your own way when it comes to career. Maybe you're meant to be something more self-made, like start your own business or be a leader in some way. Because there's a sense of certain environments could have felt like it didn't give you much room to shine or take initiative, is what I'm getting. Oh, I'm also hearing, like, I hope I'm describing this correctly, but I'm getting this expression, a big fish in a small pond. I hope that's the right saying. But basically, group 2, I feel like your guides are noting that they're very proud of the fact that you're aware of when you've outgrown something. You're aware of times where you may feel stifled or as though your gifts or your energy is being suppressed by your environment in some way. I feel like your guides are very proud of the fact that with this firm foundation, you're recognizing that you do deserve something solid. You do deserve the whole package. With this hanging unicorn in reverse, group 2, I feel like you definitely can't be put in a box. You can't be someone you're not, is what I'm getting. It's almost like your soul refuses to do so, no matter what the consequences are. Like, there's a sense of, I'd rather lose this than to lose myself. I feel like your guides are very proud of this because of your fighting spirit, of your, there's something kind of rebellious here in a way. You could also have fire placements in group 2, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. As well as water placements, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Spirit, is there anything else for group 2, please? Proud of group 2. Okay, I'm seeing a pencil. What does that mean? Group 2, I feel like you have so much to offer, and I'm getting a couple messages with this imagery. First of all, you could have encountered people who tried to like mold you into someone you're not. So for example, this is just an example. If this is about the workplace, you could have had people, co-workers or bosses, try to basically turn you into someone you're not, group 2. Like there could have been certain, for example, certain things that aren't in your job description that sometimes bosses or co-workers try to push onto you. But again, this is just an example. And with what I was saying about you being a big fish in a little pond or something like that, group 2, I feel that you may also have tried to make your mark in some way. You may have tried to put your best foot forward, but you could have felt frustrated with certain setbacks or this sense of rejection. And with this pencil imagery, I feel like you're someone who's full of ideas. You're someone who has a lot to offer, especially when it comes to your work. And I feel that wherever you go, group 2, you're destined to thrive, you're destined to succeed. But I feel like there's this emphasis on your environment in some way where it's very important that people around you give you the space to be yourself. And I feel that your guides are very proud of the fact that you never once tried to, even if you felt pressured, group 2, it's okay. I mean, it happens sometimes, but I feel like your guides are very proud that for the most part, you didn't back down. And there could be this sense of, did I make the right choice? And should I have just did what they wanted me to? Should I just played it safe like everyone wanted me to? But at group 2, I feel like your guides are very firm in the fact that you are doing a great job and that you are, even if things feel heavy right now, that you are on the right path and your feelings are valid and you're right for wanting to be your authentic self. And I'm also hearing nobody can change me and nobody can make me feel inferior without my consent. And that's it's very deep. But basically, group 2, that means you continue to fight back. You continue to like challenge the status quo is what I'm getting. And your guides are very proud of this. And there's this determination coming through, group 2, that your guides are asking you to keep up the good work and that you're doing the right thing. Spirit, what else? Is there something I'm missing? Group 2, I feel like at the core, you're very in touch with you're very connected with your inner child. And there's a sense of I mean, yes, we evolve, we grow throughout the years, but there's a sense of you were able to contain this childlike wonder and enthusiasm that unfortunately not a lot of people were able to keep. And I feel that overall your guides are asking you to give yourself more credit because you deserve it. And you're accomplishing a lot, even if it doesn't seem like it, even if you aren't seeing the physical results. And I'm also hearing that this is only the beginning, group 2. You have so much left to discover and so much more positive times to come that I feel like your guides are asking you to continue to look forward to. And I think that's anything else. Yeah, I noticed in these oracles their backs are turned, so I feel like you've had to turn your back on a lot, group 2. And it definitely wasn't easy. And I'm also hearing I have my own back. So I feel like your guides are also proud of you for showing up for yourself, even if it was lonely sometimes. But overall, group 2, I feel like your guides are asking you to keep pushing forward and know that this won't last forever and that there is more. There are better times to come, and to just keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, group 2. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, group 3. In today's reading, we're going to find out why are your spirit guides proud of you based on your current energy. So this can be anything that you're currently doing or how you're approaching certain things right now. Any kind of positivity that wants to come through from your guides. And this can apply to any time that you're watching this video. Let's get started. Let's find out why your spirit guide is proud of you at this time. I have not seen these cards yet, and we're going to look at them together. So let's get started. So we have 7 of Swords. I'm hearing that you're quick like a fox, group 3. What does that mean? I feel like group 3, you're able to spot a snake from a mile away. You're able to spot something that's about to drain your energy, and you're able to quickly sneak away from it. But let's see what else we're working with. We have 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, group 3, I really like this because I feel like you could have a very fierce energy. You could, if somebody were to cross your boundaries or not do right by you, I feel like you're very quick to shut that down. And there's something very unapologetic, something very humorous about this pile. And I feel like your guides in particular get quite a kick out of it, and they really love to see you in your power. And I know if you know anything about tarot and you're seeing these cards right now and you're kind of concerned, I feel like this isn't a message of concern. I feel like there's something very very clever about the way you have been approaching certain difficulties in your life right now, group 3. And I feel like it seems like all of these piles seem to have this common theme of people really trying it, to be honest. Like, people are really testing you guys, basically. But let's take a look at our oracles now. We have brilliant idea. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. And prosperity. Okay, I'm getting a channel song, group 3. I think it's called Live Your Life. I think it's by Rihanna. But the lyric that I'm getting here is, I've got my mind on the money. And with this card, it says, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So, group 3, I feel like you guys are very proud of the fact that you could be in your bag right now. You could just be very in this mindset of, do not distract me, do not stress me out. I have a lot on my plate. Just don't try me, basically. Okay, let's take a look at our channel messages. So we have strength, courage, bravery, and you earned it. Yeah, group 3, there's a lot of fierce messages here. And I feel like your guides in particular are very proud of the fact that you're really seizing the day. You're really taking back your power. Okay, I think I need to sit with this for a moment. Group 3. Spirit, what else? Can I please get some more messages? I'm getting group 3, you've really freed yourself of something recently that your guys are very proud of. With this 8 of Cups, this could be something that you walked away from. And with this 8 of Swords, this could be something that could have held you back. Or I'm getting clouded judgment, and not in a way where you were making wrong decisions, group 3, but more so in a way that certain circumstances could have made it hard for you to see your worth or really believe in yourself. And I feel that your guides are very proud of you because it seems that you solved a puzzle in some way. You really figured something out. I'm hearing it's not my problem anymore. They have to figure it out. It's not my problem anymore. So this could also relate to a love connection, group 3, that may have not been the healthiest, or as though it could have felt like a distraction sometimes when it comes to bigger goals and dreams that you have. I'm hearing that they didn't see it coming. So I feel like certain people around you, group 3, this could definitely be your pile if you've dealt with people who you've had to kind of switch up on, in a sense. Like, I'm getting like this is kind of people pushed your buttons, group 3, and it was only you could only take it for so long before you finally let them have it, before you finally put them in their place. I feel like there's more to the story here that I'm not quite getting. I feel like group 3, I feel like with whatever blessings that are coming your way, or whatever blessings that maybe you can sense are coming, or if you've been getting signs from your guides about certain blessings that are coming, I feel like they are coming through today and really saying that yes, you earned it, yes, you deserve it, and you deserve to brag a little, you deserve to I feel like you're really getting your redemption in some way, group 3. And there's a sense of maybe you feel like you're the villain for some people. Like maybe you've had to be the bad guy, so to speak, at least in their opinion, but only because they did not get it. They were not being real with you. And I feel like your guys are really proud of the fact that there's something here about you standing up for yourself, definitely, group 3. And I feel that you could also have had to be of service to certain people or extend your energy to certain people that maybe gotten a little greedy with it. And I also feel like there's a career message here as well, group 3. And they want you to keep going towards the light at the end of the tunnel. That's what this 8 of Cups reminds me of. The light at the end of the tunnel. And your guides, they're saying like, don't quit now, don't go back, don't look back, have no regrets. And I feel like there's this message, group 3, that you have nothing to be guilty about or ashamed of. And I think I'm going to pull some more cards, group 3, because I feel like there's something here that there's another message here that I need to figure out. So I'll be right back. Hello, group 3. So I pulled the Hermit and Strength in reverse. So right away, I'm getting that there's a sense of you could have quit, but you didn't. There's a sense of blood, sweat, and tears. Like you did it all, start to finish, group 3. Like you didn't take no shortcuts with whatever it is that you're pursuing right now, whatever it is that you have your eyes set on. And when I paused this video, It also stopped at 1212, so you could also be seeing this angel number, or this could be a good sign to look out for from your guides. And I did look it up on Google, and honestly, it says a lot of different things. So I kind of just wanted to put that out there in case you guys want to look it up and see how it resonates. And also, this can be a good, like I said, it's a good sign to look out for in your day-to-day routine. And it's really good to take notice of what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, because this will give a closer insight to specific angel numbers or synchronicities that you're seeing as well. And that way, it also makes it more personal. And with that being said, Group 3, I feel like your guides are very proud of the fact that Group 3, I feel like you could have dealt with people who played mind games, because I feel like every time I think I'm getting somewhere, I feel like I'm going in circles. I also feel, Group 3, you could have dealt with maybe even some jealousy, or people who didn't want to see you win in some way. And that makes a lot of sense with this "you earned it" card and this strength. Oh, we have 2 strength cards here. So yeah, Group 3, I feel like your guys are very proud of things that tested your strength, but you were able to rise above it, especially when it comes to remembering what your mission is, remembering who you are at the core. And yeah, with the 7 of Swords, you could have very well dealt with sneaky behavior for sure. And yeah, Group 3, I feel like your guides are really extending their support and really saying that you deserve to really enjoy yourself. You deserve to enjoy the fruits of your labor from this point on, because I feel like you definitely worked for it. You've been through trial and error. You've been through it all, Group 3, and I feel like your guides are, there's a lot of confirmation here that yes, you're on the right track. Yes, you're right for sticking up for yourself, for believing in your goals. And yeah, all your hard work is paying off, in the sense that, Group 3, you're ready to level up. And I feel like your guides are just saying, like, giving this thumbs up that you're doing the right thing. What else? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, and there's no time to waste, Group 3. That's what I'm hearing right now. There's no time to waste. And I feel like maybe you do have this understanding that your time is precious, but I feel like your guides are coming through today as a gentle reminder to stay consistent with that, and to not let basically, don't let the haters get you down, I guess, or anything outside of you try to crush your spirit are to overall keep your eyes on the prize, group 3, because it's definitely working. And I feel like people definitely notice that you have a lot going for you, but you can't stop for no one, and you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't feel like you have to. And you're doing the right thing by being unapologetic in yourself, group 3. Like, there may be at times where you feel like it's a lot of work, but it's worth it, is what I'm getting. And I feel like overall, group 3, you've made this investment in yourself. You put in the work when it comes to your growth, and you found the courage to get through all these challenges, and I feel that your guides are very proud of this, and that they're very excited to help you in this new phase, in this new cycle of your life, because I feel like there's a sense of something, movement. There's a sense of movement for sure, group 3, and old cycles closing out and new ones coming in, and definitely being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor that you definitely worked so hard for. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, group 3. Thank you so much. Bye.